Terrace House is a Japanese reality show. The show's real-world-esque premise puts 6 people, 3 men, 3 women, in a house to see if they'll hook up. But the show's gimmick is even better. Every few scenes, it switches to a team of commentators who mock what we've just seen. It's great. The show's become trendy in America, or at least among East Coast media types, which is good enough for the purposes of this video. But as I've been watching the show's Opening New Doors series, like any good reality show, there are several versions of Terrace House. I've been struck by the fashion. The people on Terrace House are young, and they dress casually. There's a lot of streetwear, Supreme, Off-White, Billionaire Boys Club. Yudai, the show's best villain, actually wears Supreme and Off-White at the same time. Amy, for her birthday, gets a pair of Vans Old Schools and a hoodie from the brand Milk Fed, originally founded by Sofia Coppola in the 90s and reconstituted into a Japanese streetwear brand. But there's also a ton of American sports team gear. Yudai wears a Spurs Tony Parker jersey, Yankees gear, and a University of Texas hoodie. Tsubasa, a hockey player, understandably wears a ton of NHL team gear. The Penguins, the Blackhawks, the Flames, and the Oilers. She really likes teams from Alberta and teams that routinely beat the Flyers, I guess. But the best American sports gear comes from Xian, my favorite character on the show. Not only does he wear a Brooklyn Nets shirt, he wears a retro Oklahoma Sooners jacket. It's almost a starter jacket. But how much sports team gear do you actually see in Japan? According to W. David Marks, author of Amatora, How Japan Saved American Style, there's a long history of it. The 1976 debut of Popeye magazine, the magazine for city boys was its tagline, ushered in a California trend that made UCLA gear hot. The issue even contained a shopping map of UCLA's campus. This trend continued and spread. As recently as 2003, there were 12 standalone UCLA stores in East Asia, according to the university. Marx tells me a second fashion fad, Shibuya Casual, brought a ton of American basketball team gear into Japan in the 1980s. And just like in America, Michael Jordan gear was hugely popular in the 90s. It continues today. On Boys and Girls in the City, a different Terrace House version, Minori wears a bootleg Bart Simpson as Michael Jordan shirt. Trendy. Strict US sports team gear is not incredibly popular in Japan though. Rustic, faded sweatshirts from colleges are more common at secondhand stores. Makes sense. It's a good look. People say that American vintage shopping is even better in Japan than it is in the States. I think I need to book a flight.